Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all speakers and guests for accepting the invitation to join us in this important event. And a special thank you goes to our good friends at the International Institute of Communication for helping ICT Qatar in planning and organizing this event. They continue to show why they are one of the world's leaders, conveners, and thought leaders in the communication field. Thank you. This forum will address the impact digital literacy will have on the development of a new communication environment in the Middle East. We have much to explore in this realm, and I am looking forward to some truly thought-provoking discussion today. We have representatives from entities as unique as the World Internet Project, the Australian Communication and Media Authority, BBC, Al Jazeera, Vodafone, and US Center for Media Literacy, and others. Today, I would like to talk about community and youth and what this means in today's digital age. Throughout time, the term community has taken one different meanings. It's referred to people who live in close proximity to each other. It can also mean a group of nations that share common interests like GCC and the Arab League. Now we have a new evolving definition, a community of people who interact, discuss, research, and learn together via digital communications. Technology has created a global interactive community where scholars, researchers, business leaders, and government can share ideas and work together for our collective future. Qatar and the Arab world are certainly beginning to embrace this web-focused definition of community. We realize its essential role in today's economic, social, and political structure, but still lag behind much of the world in the usage. The region's internet penetration rate at the end of 2009 was 28.3%, which is higher than the current penetration rate in Asia. This means that more than a quarter of the people in the Middle East now are accessing digital technology. However, as we reach for the future, we recognize the importance of being true to our values, traditions, and cultures. We recognize that virtual communities will continue to grow and thrive, but that they cannot replace the sense of community we already have here. The question is whether digital communication will ultimately help make our society cohesive, or whether it will fragment the society and encourage people to only interact with other like-minded people. A friend of mine who works in an international advertising company in China and US told me that they are noticing an increase in internet users who are only interacting with other like-minded people. They use a variety of filters to limit what they can see, read, and hear. This is not just a challenge for advertisers, but has much more broader implication. Too often, instead of breaking down barriers created by race, religion, gender, digital media is enabling people to only seek out these with similar view, which could lead to ideological polarization and intolerance. One important way to avoid this and ensure that our communication are enhanced through digital media is by growing digital literacy among our citizens, is by having more forums like this. We are all recognize that media literacy has parallels with traditional literacy, the ability to read and write text, yet media literacy is the ability to read and write audio-visual information rather than just text. Media literacy is the ability to use a range of media and be able to understand the information received. But the ability to understand the information received is not enough. Being able to process this information critically questioning, analyzing, and evaluating the information is essential. And I think this is the critical things that we all should think about it. To me, media literacy holds the most promise and potential for empowering young people. Today, youth are truly digital natives. They were born into a digital world and can't even imagine a world without computer, mobile phone, or internet. Communities must embrace the potential of these digital natives and find a way to empower them to take ownership of the digital world they live in and the digital world that they are helping to shape. We need to better understand their digital world and must equip our youth with the knowledge of what it means to have constant connectivity, a public profile, unlimited number of profile in different social network, what it means of sharing everything, of constant availability, and of being a global citizen. We need also to remember that just because they are digital natives does not mean they are digitally literate. Digital natives need to learn how to be critical thinkers and not just consumers in today's digital age. And this is certainly something we can help them to do. A quote, I'm quoting from a 16 years old. You parents don't get how important the mobile has become in our lives. You think it's only for talking to our friend, but totally miss the social meaning of it. I think she's right. Sometimes we just don't get it. In the Arab world, we should also understand how the culture of digital natives impact and will continue to impact our world. We should also conduct serious studies on the attitude of Arab youth toward technology. So far, we have seen studies only driven by human rights for human of speech, a principle like the OpenNet initiative with the heavy focus on censorship and internet filtering. I believe it's important to understand how our youth are truly shaped and influenced by technology. Ensuring that digital natives thrives our global world also means ensuring that our young people use the technology safely. Today, many around the world are marking Safer Internet Day. For our part, ICT Qatar is launching a special website for children, parents, and teachers called Safe Space. This site will provide tips for children on how to use the internet safely, from cyber bullying to cyber predator, and the site will guide parents and teachers on how to help children and students use the internet safely and effectively and empower our youth to make smart decisions. So we are helping in making our children more digital literate. For those of us in the region, and I am very passionate about this subject, I don't think we cannot be fully successful in increasing digital literacy unless we increase the amount of Arabic content on the internet. Today, Arabic is the 5th spoken language worldwide, yet only about 1% of all content in the internet is in Arabic. Arabic ranks 27 in Wikipedia, less than 1% of total pages, and only 3% of internet users worldwide speak Arabic. One more fact, Arabic is not among the top 10 languages used in blogs, on bloggers, and WordPress. By 2015, Qatar intends to develop digital archive of significant Arabic text for online distribution. Also, we will be sponsor a program to individuals and organizations that develop digital content in Arabic. With Doha being the 2010 capital of Arab culture, now is a perfect time to make sure we better share and preserve our culture digitally. We already have example success right here in this room. We have representatives from Islam Online, Islam Web, and Al Jazeera Network who are really helping to build the Arabic content in the internet. Our community, like yours, has a story to tell about our history, our people, and our struggles. This story is unfolding every day in millions of bits of digital transmission. It unfolds via status updated on Facebook and tweet on Twitter. It unfolds during dialogue that occur through online learning and research session, and it will further unfold as we empower our citizens with digital literacy. The basis for the literacy is the desire to capture history for the next generation. This is how history is passed through the ages. In the next decade, we can look forward to advances in virtual reality, 3D technology, cloud computing, and other frontiers. Perhaps in 2020, if still all of us will be involved in digital world, we won't gather in a room like this without window, but can all meet via online hologram. Whatever the case, I urge you to keep community in mind. Digital literacy is the way to ensure we can bring everyone along with us. My best wishes for a successful and engaging forum. Thank you.